Mount Vernon Lady Rams softball on WMIX and WMIXsports.com, where you can listen from any device. Lady Rams softball from WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Lady Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Lady Rams softball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem, and also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon, and People's National Bank.
Play ball.
It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski for Mount Vernon Lady Rams softball from the Ford Square WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. The Landers Collision Center's pregame show starts now.
Good afternoon here in the King City. An Old South 7 Conference rivalry renewed on the softball diamond today as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams have the Benton Rangerettes. Chris Hugo, Danny Czerwinski alongside WMIX, WMIXsports.com as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams put their 9-14 mark on the line against the Benton Rangerettes, who are 10-12. DC, this was once a rivalry, of course, in the South 7-0 20 or so years ago. These two teams have been able to get together the past few seasons, year in, year out. And today, here at the Cusmano Sports Complex, Lady Rams look to get to double digits on the win side of the cup.
It is a nice little game to have for both teams. I mean, it's one of these things where both teams could also, use a game, get another game in. Benton's seedings are set for their postseason. Mount Vernon could use another win in their column to get to double digits. And then both teams get to play today, so you can't complain about the weather. It's dry. The rain's coming allegedly over the weekend, so these two teams will get another game in this week.
That they will. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. We need to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more about this matchup between the Rangerettes and the Lady Rams. This is Mount Vernon Softball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. Doctors Kowalski and Smith, the professionals at Orthopedic Center, specialize in back and neck pain. So put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois.
Whether it's Mother Nature's inability to decide on a season, a weekend that got a little out of hand, or just life, there's always something looking to damage your vehicle. This is Chase Landers from Landers Collision Centers. Maybe winter weather turned your full-size sedan into a compact, or a little hail has your truck looking like Swiss cheese. Perhaps a deer decided to go for a ride on your hood, or maybe your truck is missing its hitch and bumper after pulling your little brother out of the ditch last weekend. Did a bad breakup leave a little graffiti on your SUV? We hope not, but we've seen it all, and we certainly don't judge. Whatever mess life has created for your vehicle, we'll clean it up. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams softball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And welcome back to the Cusmano Sports Complex. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Benton Rangerettes today. So glad to have you with us. Don't forget, you can always stay up to date on the Twitterverse. Check us out at WMIX Sports and give us a follow. Of course, we'll have some Scoreboard updates throughout the day. The Benton Rangers, of course, are hosting the Flora Wolves today. If you're looking for that, of course, if you're a Rangerette fan, that is on our sister station, Q106. We'll try to keep you updated on that one, as well as other games from around the region today. We'll do it on the Twitterverse. We'll have a full scoreboard later tonight at WMIXsports.com. Meanwhile, the Lady Rams, of course, coming in off of a game yesterday, a big 19-0 win over the Cahokia Comanches right here on this very field. Hannah Wright picked up the win in that one, improves her personal mark to 7-7, puts a 3.57 ERA on the line today, 62 strikeouts versus 22 walks. And opposing batters, of course, that average now down to 291. So for the Lady Rams today, putting their ace out there against this Benton team who comes in with a 10-12 mark, they will carry a number 5 seed into the ZRC Regional in just a couple of weeks, where they will have the host Lady Tornadoes on Monday the 19th. So for the Rangerettes, their season coming to a close a week sooner, of course, than the Lady Rams with the class differential. This is a big game for them, a nice little test for them against a 3A team before they head on to the postseason a couple weeks from now.
Oh, big thing for them, too, is also the Benton tournament is on Saturday out at City Park in Benton. That's another big thing that the Benton Rangerettes like to host each year. So they have a very busy week, as do the Lady Rams. Of course, Mount Vernon will begin play allegedly tomorrow, Triad, weather permitting, and then finish up on Saturday as well.
Lady Rams, the Triad tournament, that's tomorrow. Chad Baker will have the call of Lady Rams games from Triad. Tomorrow, Lady Rams will have a 3:03 pregame as they have the Triad Lady Knights. 3:15 scheduled to be her first pitch, of course, all of that weather permitting. If they beat Triad, favorable matchup, they will have the Murfreesboro Lady Red Devils, a team that they've played once already this year, at 5 o'clock tomorrow. However, should they lose the first game, they will play at 9 o'clock on Saturday, which would mean an abbreviated Saturday sports show after the 8 o'clock news right here on AM 940, of course, Saturday morning. We'll keep you up to date. Follow us on Twitter and find us on Facebook as well to stay tuned for what will happen with our program Saturday morning. It could be full length. Actually, probably won't be if there is a tournament. We'll go if they win twice, they'll play at 10:45 Saturday morning. Right. Let's root for that.
We're rooting for a 10:45 game.
I mean, it's 2 wins for the Lady Rams and, of course, a full-length Saturday sports show this coming Saturday morning. The Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888 Landers. Umpires here. We're near the 4:30 mark on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. We'll meet the Benton Rangerette batting order, of course, courtesy of Page Insurance on Crown View and Mount Vernon, worldwide at pageinsurance.net. Not quite yet. I thought they'd already taken it.
You lied to me. I know I was not seeing things.
I thought what they were doing was going to be considered that, so we're going to get a bit of a late start. We have plenty more to talk about.
I knew that I didn't have that.
Well, when the words were uttered, let's take infield, and balls are being hit with a bat, being caught and thrown around, one could safely assume that that was a team taking a different version of infield. But nonetheless, here we are, Mount Vernon and Benton in softball action today. We can talk more about the Lady Rams season to this point. Lady Rams, of course, got a 19-0 win against Cahokia yesterday. That was coming off of a tough loss the day before at Carbondale, falling 11-0 in that one, and a day that I know that they would like to forget on Monday with the Heron Lady Tigers. And for the Lady Rams, you right those wrongs yesterday. You hope to turn that 19-0 momentum today into a win against a good 2A program in the Benton Rangerettes.
Well, this is momentum. Casey Little on the mound yesterday gets the win for Mount Vernon against Cahokia. You go back today, of course, with Hannah Wright on the mound, and this is, again, you're going to have some different people do some different things. This is a big game as far as Mount Vernon needed another quality win to kind of help their seeding at the regional in a couple of weeks. So, again, this is, nice to get a game in. I mean, these two teams have had trouble getting this game in over the springs, whether it be weather or too many games, but the Rangerettes and Lady Rams will have another contest here today.
Well, and they will. And it's on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. Of course, Monday is when the Mount Vernon Rams are back in action. They, too, will have Benton, of course, barring a possible cancellation due to both teams having too many games on their schedule. It'll be the Rams and Rangers, 4:30 on Monday. 4:15 will be your scheduled pregame here on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. Again, barring any possible type of cancellation due to too many games. We know the Rangers have already canceled a couple, but I believe they have a couple on the schedule this weekend. So should they get those in, that might change things on Monday for the Mount Vernon Rams. But for the Lady Rams, you mentioned postseason seeding. That'll be due this coming week. We'll find out their seed in the Heron Regional on Tuesday. And this is a team that you saw how they played last year at the Heron Regional against Carbondale. Had them, basically, Carbondale backs to the wall, hit a couple of home runs early to start the game. Rain comes in and unfortunately washes it away giving Carbondale the win because it was one of those where we were not going to get back to the action anytime prior to probably about 8 o'clock with a 4:30 start time. And so rain cancels that, gives Carbondale the win. Rest is history for them. But for the Lady Rams, they kind of started to get that spark back last year. Haley Lockhart, of course, was injured most of the season, came back then. They've since lost a lot of that talent to graduation. But for them this year, you see them start to put some things together, and they've played favorably here at home and return home here today, trying to get some momentum heading into that Triad tournament tomorrow and Saturday.
A lot of bigger teams in that tournament are the same size, so both, Mount Vernon would like to get a win here today and then go into that doubleheader tomorrow if they were so lucky to get it in, to go ahead and get that taken care of and done. Get some nice wins, another win on the schedule.
Well, that's a good tournament. Of course, you're looking at Columbia and Alsop, Triad, Mount Vernon, Civic Memorial is in there. DuPo is a school you don't often hear a lot about with athletic successes these days, but still a pretty formidable softball program in 1A. Highland will be there. Chatham-Glenwood, hello. Belleville West, and then, of course, Murfreesboro as well. So a good test in the Triad Softball Invitational. They'll play that actually in 2 locations tomorrow on the Diamonds at Civic Memorial in Bethalto and then Triad. All the Lady Rams games, regardless of whether they win or lose, will be at Triad High School, be it Diamond 2 or Diamond 4. But for the Lady Rams, a good test here today in the Benton Rangerettes, and looking forward to getting it started here in just a moment. We told you the Page Insurance batting orders will be coming your way. We can go ahead and give you, I believe, the Benton Rangerettes, who are 10-12 this year.
Leading off will be center fielder Katie Sandusky. Shortstop Allie Gisher back second. Sarah Dixon, the catcher, bats third. In the cleanup spot, Aubrey Hunter at first base. Alexis Newcomb in right field, followed by third baseman Brooklyn Calcaterra. Batting in the 7th spot will be designated player Kristen Shaw. Batting 8th, pitching Taylor Mosley. And batting 9th and left will be Emily Oxford. Jordan Willis will be the second baseman for the Benton Rangerettes.
Lady Rams are going to look to the junior Hannah Wright in the circle today. She'll be caught by Rachel Wright, little sister, Mallory Garner, Casey Little, Alexis Stewart, Hannah Carbonero from third to first with Rachel Kirsch, Micaiah Rush, and Jasmine Hawkins in the outfield from left to right. We promised a shout-out. We'll get to that here in just a few moments. Lady Rams softball, of course, is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking with that new high-yield interest-free checking account known as the One Account. One means more. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. The head coaches will meet with our umpires, a veteran officiating crew for you today. Pretty good one. Of course, Ted Knapp will be calling the balls and strikes. Scott Pennington will be doing the infield today. So you couldn't ask for a better umpiring staff here, in my opinion, in high school softball.
Yeah, pretty good staff. Ted Knapp does a lot of college games, a lot of big-level games. So we got 2 pretty good umpires. We got 2 good teams. We're ready to go here this afternoon.
Ready to see how it turns out. Lance Bolt's team is 9-14, and again, we keep going back to those first 4 struggles of the season before starting to put it together. And if you can just erase that from memory, you're talking about a ball club that is near 500 with a chance to get there today. But those have to remain on the schedule. Obviously, have played some much better softball. Had some ups and downs recently. Started off the week in a tough fashion, but rebounded nicely against Cahokia yesterday and looking to do the same here against the Rangerettes today. And what a big win that would be if you could come away with it here.
It'd be nice to get a win and nice to get another one in the column. And with the uncertainty of the weekend and the weather, it would, nice to have one in your column before Monday. You have to turn in the sheets about your season for everybody in the regional to read.
I'll have to turn in those summaries, and for the Lady Rams, would love a summary that features some success at the Triad Softball Invitational tomorrow against Chad Baker. Will have the call of all the Lady Rams games from the Triad Invite. Starting tomorrow, some games Saturday as well. It'll be right here on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams at the Triad Invite. This will be the 3rd tournament we were looking to cover for the Lady Rams. We were there at Fairfield, and unfortunately Vandalia got rained out. But for the Lady Rams, hopefully this one will get in. I know the weather is not too promising in terms of the forecast over the next few days, but hopefully they can get that in and get some successes along the way. So we take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule. Triad Invite, of course, tomorrow and Saturday. Monday, weather or schedule permitting, I guess we could say. The Mount Vernon Rams and the Benton Rangers Tuesday. The Rams will have the Orphans. You can listen to all those games on AM 940. For the Lady Rams, they will have the Central Yannies on Tuesday. That game will be on our sister station, the Big 1210 and 98.7 FM WILY, and online at WILY1210.com. Lady Rams are set to take the field here in just a moment. We'll get started a little bit later than we normally would. The clock showing 4:35, so about 5, 6, 7 minutes late, depending upon when the Lady Rams take the field. They're going out there now, and we should get to action here in just a moment. Katie Sandusky, Allie Gisher, and Sarah Dixon will start things off for the Rangerettes when we get to the top half of the first. Video streaming returns, of course, with graduation on May 24th. powered by Rend Lake College. See how you can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education at rlc.edu. Rend Lake College. Your journey starts here. Hannah Wright in the circle for Lady Rams. We told you 7-7. 3.57 is her ERA. A 62-22 strikeout walk ratio and an opposing batting average of 291. Looking to lower that here today against the Rangerettes. So again, Sandusky, Gisher, Dixon will get us started. Hunter, Newcomb, Calcaterra to follow. Shaw, Mosley, and Oxford, the bottom part of the order for the Rangerettes, coached by Sarah Stowers. Played for Jeff London, of course, for some of those teams, the Rangerettes basketball teams, of course, that went to sectional title games. Now doing the softball coaching. Matt Wynn coached a year at Benton, and that was last year. So now a new coach this year. Pretty good mark at 10-12 in the top Ohio side of the river to river. Has Heron, Harrisburg, both having great seasons. Massac County, pretty dominant. Pretty good softball conference is the River to River, Ohio, not unlike its counterpart on the Mississippi side. Chris Hugo, Danny Czerwinski alongside. First pitch set to come here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. This will take care of your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Don't forget, big or small, Landers fixes the ball. First pitch coming. It is going to be a ball just off the plate as Sandusky was looking to slap her way up forward at 4:37. No scoreboard here. We're on our toes as we wait the 1-0. That's a strike across the plate. Sandusky lays off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Getting started in the top half of the first. No score yet. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Benton Rangerettes. 1-1 pitch is coming. Drop down foul, and that'll be 1-2. Great day for softball.
Yeah, good day for anything.
Could change tomorrow. See what happens with the weather as it comes in. I think they've backed it off to maybe overnight in some parts. This is going to come blowing away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, Sandusky. Gisher, Dixon to follow in the top half of the first inning. Chris Hugo at DC alongside. Quentin Lloyd is back at our Mount Vernon studio today. This one's going to be lifted foul over the third base dugout and out of play. We do 2-2 again. Wind's not quite as stiff as they were yesterday.
No, dust not kicking everywhere.
Some water put down, I think, after the JCSA action. As this is going to be a soft liner to the second baseman. Stewart makes the play. And that is your first down of the inning. So we see Allie Gisher now, the shortstop. Brief discussion on some pitching they saw. She's a lefty as well. She'll stand in the batter's box. Don't forget, Lady Rams softball is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC as we wait the first pitch to Gisher. Here it comes from Wright, and that's a strike across the plate. 0-1.
Gisher, another left-hander. Probably a little slap hitter. Let me see a left-hand hitter in softball. You got to be ready for all that.
Pitch on the way. It's going to come up on the rise. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gisher. Dixon is on deck for the Rangerettes. 10-12 on the year. The number 5 seed at the ZRC Regional a couple weeks from now. That'll actually be more like 10 days. As this one's going to be lined down the left field line. That is going to be a foul ball. 1-2 to Gisher. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the first. No score yet here from the King City. Lady Rams, Rangerettes softball action. The Rams have the Rangers on Monday. That game also on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. The 1-2 set to come. Hard hit ground ball picked up by Mallory Garner. Fires over to first in time, and 5-3 will be the out. Recorded by the birthday girl tomorrow. Happy early birthday to Mallory Garner as she celebrates tomorrow. Hopefully celebrating with a couple of wins at the Triad Invitational. No better way. Of course, Alexis Stewart and company came over to tell us that. Happy to give the shout-out. She follows us on Twitter as well, at WMIX Sports. So should you. Dixon steps in, 2 outs, nobody on. Pop, foul over toward the first base dugout. Just clears the dugout. It'll be 0-1 to the catcher, Dixon.
Dixon's been a 4-year starter. Headband, same white headband style that she does. Been here for a while.
Seasoned veteran in the batter's box right now for the Rangerettes. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the first. It's low. Dixon won't chase. That'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the first, no score yet. So glad you could join us. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler Center, home of the Express Lane, fast oil changes and more. 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Hard hit ground ball just underneath the mid of Garner. And that allowed the speedy Dixon to get aboard first base. Unfortunately. That'll bring in Aubrey Hunter, the first baseman. 1 on, 2 out, top of the first. No score yet. Rangerettes trying to threaten. Don't call them the Lady Rangers. They are the Rangerettes. Pitch on the way is going to be a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 here to Hunter. Newcomb in the on-deck circle for Coach Stowers' Rangerettes. Lance Bolt and his coaching staff on buckets down the third base line, just near the dugout. Has a pitch on the way. Looks up on the rise. It'll be 1 ball, 1 strike now to Hunter. Runner on first, 2 gone, top half of the opening inning, as this pitch is going to be a ground ball to third. Picked up by Gardner, fired across the diamond, and the Rangerettes will strand a runner here in the top half. No score. This is Lady Rams softball, powered by Community First Bank.
Rams baseball and Lady Rams softball seasons are winding down. But what about your corporate season? It's time to make the call to the bullpen for Winning Edge's high-quality screen print and embroidery and apparel to equip your employee team in style. From uniforms to polos to T-shirts to awards, ad products, and more, Winning Edge can customize to meet your needs out in the field of the business world. Find Winning Edge in downtown Mount Vernon at 212 South 9th Street, or see their work online at winningedgeusa.com, or find even more on Facebook.
Registration for fall classes at Rindley College is going on now. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, RLC can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at RLC. Our trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. Walk-in registration continues through August 15th. Call us at 437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Rindley College, your journey starts here.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
Welcome back to Toronto Sports Complex. We enter the home half of the first. No score yet between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Benton Rangerettes. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Quentin Lloyd back at our Mount Vernon studio. We need to meet the Lady Rams batting order presented by the Page Agency.
Jasmine Hawkins, Hannah Wright, Rachel Wright, Hannah Carbonero, Mallory Garner, Rachel Kirsch, and then Lauren Wilson, Casey Little, and Alexis Stewart. Lance Bolts, Mount Vernon Lady Rams.
There you go. Page Agency, Mount Vernon on Crown View. Look for them online at pageinsurance.net. Call for a help quote at 242-7000. Hawkins, right. Here in the bottom half of the scoreless first, Taylor Mosley doing the pitching for the Rangerettes. Sarah Dixon does the catching. Brooklyn Calcaterra, Allie Gisher, Jordan Wills, Aubrey Hunter from third to first. It's Alexis Newcomb, Katie Sandusky, and Emily Oxford around the horn in the outfield from left to right. The right fielder Hawkins will get us started, maybe get herself on base, and maybe today's the day we see Hannah Wright break the single-season triples record. Still tied at 6 with Angela Stewart back in 1993. See if she can set it for us today. Almost got our chance, but she hit it way too hard last time we saw her. Hit it over the deepest part of the center field fence and then some. Lady Rams won that game against Mount Carmel last time we saw them on the air. Here comes the first pitch for Hawkins. Lifted foul. We're not going to have a chance at it. It's Dixon behind the plate in foul territory. He'll make the grab. Straight up the silo.
Wasn't very high either. Dixon didn't have time to take her mask off. She just said, I got it.
Had to react and grab. So now 1 out, nobody on for Hannah Wright, the pitcher. See if she can set that triples record.
Chatting going on.
Here comes. She's going to rip this one into left center field.
Right here.
This could be it right here. Around first, headed for second. She's going to be waved around, and your new single-season triples record holder is Hannah Wright with 7. So 7th triple of the season is of the record variety. Maybe they stop and acknowledge, and maybe try to get that ball in. At least I would ask for it. A single-season record is a single-season record, regardless of record. I have a courtesy runner, but I have to guess.
Yeah, courtesy runner. She's ran 3/4 of the way. I don't know why she needs it.
7 triples in a season. That is salty. No small accomplishment. I believe Heisman will be your courtesy runner. Just going to make sure that I'm right, not mistaken. Yep, that's 7. So the new single-season record holder for triples is Hannah Wright here in 2014. Rachel Wright will stand in. Little sister follows us on Twitter. So should you at WMIX Sports. Let's see what the catcher can do after the triple. And 1 out here at the bottom of the first. Scoreless ball game to this point. catch that mammoth rip in the left center field gap. Lady Rams could get on top here. Waiting the pitch. Taylor Mosley, here it comes. Set up outside. It's a strike on the corner. Well located. 0-1. Pretty good pitch. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. You can find us online at WMIXSports.com. As a 0-1 comes, this one's going to be hard hit to short. Picked up by Gisher, comes home with it. It's safe at the plate. The tag not applied well. Good slide by Lauren Heinzman, and that makes it a 1-0 game.
Fielder's choice, RBI. Runner reaches first. Courtesy runner there. Nice play by the shortstop, just threw it late, and unfortunately the slide was quicker than the tag. That's 1-0 Mount Vernon here in the first.
Early lead by the Lady Rams on the record-breaking triple by Wright, followed up by the RBI by Wright. So there you go. Now bringing Hannah Carbonero, the first baseman. Runner on, 1 out, bottom of the first inning. Lady Rams with a 1-0 lead. See if they can get some more offense across the plate here in the home half.
Paperwork. It's all about paperwork.
Yes, sir, it is.
Catcher's talking. Helping out the bottom plate umpire.
It's like Sidney Morgan on the run. For Hannah Carbonero, the first baseman. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the first inning, Lady Rams take a 1-0 lead. Pitch on the way to Carbonero is a strike on the outside. 0-1.
Interesting for the Mount Vernon Baseball Regional. The Carbondale Terriers Heron Tigers had a little brawl yesterday. I wondered if several Heron players are suspended for the game against Frankfort today, so they could play again here in a couple weeks.
That could be interesting. It's the 1-0-1 pitch, rather, misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first, only 1 out here in the bottom half. Lady Rams take an early 1-0 lead. Hannah Wright gets her 7th triple of the season. Rachel Wright brought her home on a fielder's choice RBI. Carbonero on the 1-1 will swing through a changeup, 1-2. Tony Will brings you your scoreboard updates this season. Top of the first, down at Evaldi Field, the Rangers trail the Flora Wolves 2-0. Find Tony Wilt State Farm here in Mount Vernon. One more pitch here.
You know, that's kind of been a nice little matchup between Benton and Flora, not only at the high school ranks, but they've kind of come across each other in a Class L state baseball tournament a couple times.
Nice little long-distance rivalry. Really stop and think about it.
Had some really nasty dust-ups back in the day when Leffler and a kid from Flora were playing each other in 7th and 8th grade at Pinckneyville.
1-2 misses outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Which you can find Tony Wilt not that far from here. Corner of 42nd Street and South Water Tower in Mount Vernon, worldwide at TonyWilt.com, or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town. 2-2 to Carbonero, 1 on and 1 out in the bottom of the first. Pitch is outside. It'll be a full count.
Close.
Apologies on that.
Yeah, first game of that Mount Vernon Baseball Regional might be seat-worthy.
That's where it's headed.
Oh, I know it is. That's what everybody's saying.
Here it comes. This is going to be fouled back on 2-2 with the runner Morgan going. We'll do it again.
One of our colleagues said he might have to come up for that one. I said, come on up. We'll take care of you.
That we will.
Oh, it'd be hilarious.
Depending upon it, and I won't know until this coming week. I have an idea for when postseason rolls around. I'll have to see how the pairings work out. We'll count again. Here it comes. Payoff. It will be for the Lady Rams, quite possibly. Gisher comes up with the back end and stop, but she's not going to get Hannah Carbonero.
Nope.
Who beats it out? 2 on now, 1 out.
Single.
And here comes tomorrow's birthday girl, Mallory Garner. With 2 on and only 1 out. See if she can celebrate early with an RBI. 1-0, Lady Rams on top here in the home half of the first. Follows us on Twitter with one of the more creative handles I've seen, using the spelling of her name. Her name in general, not the spelling. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, across the outside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Really,
location is good today.
For both sides, early.
With 0-1 the count, 2 on, 1 out. Pitch on the way is going to be outside this time. 1-1 the count to the Lady Ram third baseman. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. quite a few taking this one in. It's a great day for softball, great day for any spring sport for that matter, as this pitch is going to just miss off the plate. 2-1 to Garner. Rachel Kirsch on deck, Lauren Wilson to follow. Should the inning get that far? Bottom of the first, 1-0. Lady Rams on top, still threatening. With runners on first and second, here comes. Hard hit ball to short. Gisher's going to have trouble trapping that. They're going to wave in the lead runner. Here comes Morgan. It's going to be 2-0 Lady Rams.
Yep, hitting an RBI. That ball was smashed that time, and Mount Vernon also took another quick start with a 2-0 lead.
Still first and second now. Rachel Kirsch has an opportunity for an RBI. 2 on, 1 out. Bottom of the first inning, a 2-0 Lady Ram lead. Here from the Cusimano Sports Complex. I'm sure there's some JCSA action tonight, if I had to guess.
Well, the fields are lined.
All of them appear to be as we wait for the first pitch. Kirsch is going to be up to try to prevent the bunt, at least preventing her from making contact. Should be 1-0 to Kirsch. Saturday Sports Show will come your way Saturday morning here on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com. Will it be full length or will it be abbreviated? That'll be up to the Lady Rams. Check swing. Went around. It'll be 1-1. The Rams will head to the Heron Regional in the postseason. Heron, a team out of the River to River, Ohio. Same conference, of course, as these Rangerettes. Heron also wants in the South 7. Of course, you probably know that. Having been gone for 20 years now, it's a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kirsch. Lauren Wilson, the DP, is on deck waiting for her chance. You're in the home half of the opening inning with the Lady Rams striking early 2-0. Still threatening.
Oh, our colleague is funny today. I promised him something, and he's worried about pure volume. Yeah, I'll explain all. Good video of the fight yesterday.
Well, miss outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes with left fielder Rachel Kirsch. Could see Lauren Wilson and Casey Little, depending upon what happens in this inning. Only 1 out, 2 aboard. Lady Rams has scored twice already. Here comes 2-2. That'll freeze Kirsch on the outside corner. The backward strikeout is the first of the day for Taylor Mosley, and that'll bring in Lauren Wilson with 2 on and 2 out now in the first.
That was a nice pitch. Painted the outside corner completely that time.
Which the sky appears to be more ominous than it really is.
Yeah.
Nothing really going to happen until the overnight hours, we're told, as Wilson will take a first pitch. And it'll miss outside low. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 of the better softball umpires on the game today. This one comes. Great location again on the outside corner of the plate. Wilson now 1-1. Mosley can locate pretty well.
Yeah.
Sure, she's just left a few over the part of the plate, and the Lady Rams have taken advantage. They lead 2-0. Here in the bottom half of this first inning, pitch and route. That one is going to be outside, 2-1. That was an elementary ball. Didn't take much to realize it. Of course, the City of Mount Vernon reminds you to keep the Cusimano Sports Complex clean. I've seen a little bit of litter out here as of late. As this one is going to be ripped into the right center field. No chance. 1 run's going to score. Here comes Garner to follow. Around first, headed for second is Wilson. Here comes Garner around third. This could be a triple for Wilson. And the Lady Rams get 2 more across the plate. So it's 4-0 Mount Vernon after the 2 RBI triple by Lauren Wilson.
Problem right now is those pitches are getting up in the zone, and Benton's going to have a meeting at the circle. And you get the pitches up in the zone on a day like today, the wind's going to carry him. And Mount Vernon getting some nice clean rips at the softball here today in his first inning. Jumped out to his 4-0 lead already.
Second Chance Auto, one of our great Rams booster sponsors. Find them on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Only your largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, proud supporters of the Rams and Lady Rams. Casey Little now with a runner on third and 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Lady Rams with a 4-0 lead as 2 triples in the inning. One was a record setter for Hannah Wright as his first pitch to Little's across the outside corner. Shortstop has a 0-1 count. Second triple is of the 2 RBI variety. Things didn't appear to be so promising after a meek foul out to start the inning, but now things have improved slightly. Change up there. Out in front was Little, 0-2.
Oh, nasty. Couldn't hold back.
Decent assortment of pitches. Third baseman, of course. First baseman also even with the bag. Positional softball defense. 2 outs, a runner on third, bottom of the first, 4-0 score. Outside, nothing doing there, 1-2. Interesting setup at the Triad Invitational. It's actually a 10-team tournament. You have 2, what you would traditionally call maybe play-in games. We'll call them first round as if we're the NCAA men's tournament. As this will just be outside, a little 2-2. Columbia and Alsop play first. Winner gets Civic. Triad and Mount Vernon will play. That'll be at Triad High School. Winner gets Murphy. Interesting to see Murfreesboro go all the way up there. As the 2-2 comes, swung and a miss. That'll retire the side. The Lady Rams strand a runner here in the first, but they score 4. Triples by Wright, a record setter, and Lauren Wilson helped make it a 4-0 ball game. We head to the top of the second. This is Lady Rams softball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest-earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
For 16 years, I wrote about the area's great teams. Now I'm part of a great team, the sales team, Schmidt Ford of Salem. Hi, folks, it's Mike McManus, and I'm proud to be part of the Schmidt Ford family. Whether it be a new or pre-owned vehicle, let me or any other of our professional sales consultants help you find your next car or truck. You'll be glad you did. So stop by Schmidt Ford of Salem or visit us online at schmidtfordofsalem.com.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams softball from WMIX Sports.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXSports.com, as we head to the top of the second. 4-0 Lady Rams on top for the Rangerettes. We'll see Newcomb, Calcaterra, and Shaw as they try to get some of these runs back. It's going to be tough on the first pitch strike across the plate to Alexis Newcomb. It's 0-1. Ask about One Checking next time you're at Community First Bank of the Heartland. Free checking, high-yield interest. Member FDIC. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Ripped ball off the ground, picked up by Garner, and that'll pull the first baseman. Carbonero off the back. Yeah, starts with an error in the first inning. Who? Back-to-back starts. Now a runner on and nobody out. Top of the second. It'll be Brooklyn Calcaterra to stand in, the third baseman. I was off my lineup for a second. That'll be a ball low for 1-0. Well, the Rams got off to a nice start there in the first, scoring 4 runs. As the next pitch will come outside, 2-0 to Calcaterra. Pretty good start for them. 4 runs on 4 hits for the Lady Rams. No runs on what is now 1 hit for the Rangerettes as that'll see its way through the infield. It's to a board now for Benton. They are trying to threaten. Christian Shaw, the DP, opening up the inning, and they're off to a start here. Winning Edge is a great assortment of Rams and Lady Rams apparel. How about those snapback Rams hats they have there now at their 212 South 9th Street location? They can also customize any apparel for your employee team. Make that call to the bullpen to Winning Edge in Mount Vernon as it's a strike to Shaw across the plate. 0-1. Top of the second, a 4-0 ball game. Rangerettes have the tying run on deck here in the second frame as this pitch will be fouled off over the first base dugout. Near the other field, it'll be 0-2 to Shaw. We're on Twitter at WMIX Sports, Facebook as well. We look at the flags across the baseball field. Pretty stiff wind right now. So this is going to come up on a rise ball, 1-2.
Mm-hmm. Wind not like it was yesterday. The fields have been watered down behind us, so nobody gets to eat dust. Yesterday, a lot of people said here they ate dust all day.
Next one fouled back. We do the 1-2 again to Kristen Shaw, pardon me. Pitcher Mosley is on deck here for the Rangerettes. They head to the ZRC Regional on Monday the 19th, where they'll play the host Lady Tornadoes. 1-2, fouled back. Good at bat here for Shaw to stay alive. Fought off a few pitches against Hannah Wright. Had some nice pop in her warm-ups between innings. brought us back to life there after a moment. This is high there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Even count here to Shaw with 2 on and nobody out. Here in the top half of the Rangerettes second, looking to get some runs across the plate, maybe. Try to get some of those 4 runs back. Is this going to be a ground ball to second? Stewart misses the first runner, now throws over to first.
Oh, they called her out.
In the neighborhood.
The neighborhood play. I'm not sure about that one. Double play there. Yow. That was the second out of the inning on the neighborhood play.
So 4-3.
It works. Pure orange and black.
4-3 on the double play. So 2 outs and a runner on third for the Rangerettes. Pitcher Mosley a chance to help out her own cause. Wright's trying to get the Lady Rams out of the inning. Here comes the pitch. It's up. Trying to get her to chase the rise, and it's 1-0. Video streaming for high school sports returns in August. The Mount Vernon Rams and the Taylorville Tornadoes in football action, as this is going to be a ground ball to short. Matt will tell you more about that in a little bit as Little has trouble. Fires over to first, and that's going to be an error as the run comes in to make it 4-1.
Ground ball didn't field it cleanly. Then threw in the dirt. The windstorm came up. Dust storm came up.
Video streaming returns. It'll be presented by Red Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu to see which of their more than 100 degree and certificate programs is right for you. Nice pitch on the outside corner to Emily Oxford, and it's 0-1. So the left fielder stands in with a runner on first and 2 outs in the second. Rangerettes get an unearned run across the plate. Change up there. Nice selection. It's 0-2.
Got to right yourself and get an out here. I could come up with
0-2 pitch, high. Tried for an outside rise, and it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the second. A runner on first for the Rangerettes. The pitcher Mosley. This is going to be ripped into the backhanded glove of the shortstop Little. There you go. Nice throw across the diamond, and that'll get the Lady Rams out of the inning. 1 run across the plate for the Rangerettes. It's unearned. It's 4-1 Mount Vernon. This is Lady Rams softball from WMIX Sports.
You hear about truck months? Well, 2014 is already setting up to be a truck year. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ram truck dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. Backed by popular demand, ABC Ally Financing is back. All 2014 Ram Quad Cab Express, Bighorn, and Outdoorsman models qualify for this program. Not only do you get a $2,500 rebate, Ally Financial will give you $3,000 on top of that. That's $5,500 in total discounts, plus you will get a low finance rate for up to 84 months. Payments could be as low as $350 on a new 2014 Ram Quad Cab truck. Come see one of our sales associates who will help you find any other qualifying discounts. Hurry to King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or browse our inventory online at kingcitychryslercenter.com.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams softball.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. We head to the home half of the second. For the Lady Rams, it will be Alexis Stewart, Jasmine Hawkins, and Hannah Wright. We'll see 9-1-2 in the Lady Ram lineup as they have 4 runs on 4 hits, though they have 3 errors today. They still managed to get those 4 runs across the plate with a 4-1 lead as Benton answered one of those runs in the top half of the second.
Good start for Lady Rams.
Great start.
Need more, though. Gave one back in that top of this inning. Need to get one back here. Or more.
So it'll be Stewart to start it off here in the bottom of the second. 4-1 is your Lady Ram lead. A triple, fielder's choice RBI, a single, and another triple. We're good there?
Yeah.
Good deal.
There's only one person making noise, and it wasn't me.
Thought it was me.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's part of why I asked that. As that'll be fouled off in the first pitch, 0-1. Nothing you want is the count to the second baseman, Alexis Stewart. Leading things off here in the bottom of the second. Another pitch across the outside corner, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count to lead off batter Stewart. In the on-deck circle, Hawkins. Here comes the pitch. Thought about chasing, but it got outside. And the count is now 1-2.
Nope, all clean. Just some snickering in the background.
Good.
Just some laughing.
Sometimes you never know. Kind of sad, though, as the 1-2 comes. Ooh, a tap ground ball to second base. Almost ate up Wills, but she recovered nicely, and out at first is Alexis Stewart on a close play, 4-3. Hawkins fouled out her last time up, looking to start some damage here in the second. 1 out, nobody on. 4-1 is your Lady Ram lead. Of course, Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of Rams athletics. Find them in 5 Jefferson County branches, Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ida. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC as Hawkins will send one to third. Off the ground, Calcaterra will pick it up, make the throw across the diamond. Good grab by Hunter. And 5-3 is your second out.
Well, at the top of the order they go.
Rangers have bounced back. Sorry about that. It'll be Hannah Wright, who broke the school single-season triples record her last at bat. Now with 7 on the season. It is all hers in 2014 as the first pitch to Wright is going to be outside. Probably not going to let her do that again. It's 1-0. The Rangers lead the Wolves of Flora 4-2 now.
Team Rangers have been playing some very good baseball in the last 2-3 weeks.
Are they on a winning streak now?
6-7 in a row.
Nice is Wright. Will front foot that one literally into the glove of the third baseman. Throw across the diamond by Calcaterra. Is in time. 1-2-3 go the Lady Rams in the second. They still have a 4-1 lead as we go to the third. This is Lady Rams softball from WMIX Sports.
Women's health care just got closer to home, right here in Salem. St. Mary's Good Samaritan Women's Health Care and OBGYNs Dr. Deborah Carson, Dr. Doug Combs, Dr. Jamie Plett, Dr. Elizabeth Bayer-Nolan, and Dr. Michael Schifano are seeing patients every Tuesday at the Salem Family Health Center. That means you'll have a full range of OBGYN services close to home, including prenatal and wellness checks, incontinence treatment, and family planning options for when your family's complete. Plus, access to state-of-the-art Da Vinci robotic surgery for quicker recovery and less pain after hysterectomy. Ladies, your health is important, so why not get OBGYN care right here close to home by St. Mary's Good Samaritan Women's Health Care. Call 1-877-456-2496 to make your appointment. That's 1-877-456-2496.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Driven by King City Chrysler. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball.
Welcome back, WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. 4 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for the Lady Rams. 1 run on 1 hit. No errors for the Rangerettes. We head to the top half of the third inning. Top of the order with Sandusky, Gisher, and Dixon. Lefty, lefty, righty in the Rangerette lineup. Here comes the first pitch from Wright. Drops it down. Trying to more bunt and slap the way on with Sandusky, but it rolls foul for 0-1.
Yeah. Did a pretty good job. Just went foul. Pretty nice little drop.
Scoreboard update from a moment ago telling you the Rangers of Benton lead the Florida Wolves 4-2. It's presented by Tony Wilcher, State Farm Agent, and Sandusky on the 0-1. Takes the low and away for 1 ball, 1 strike this time. You can find Tony close to our official voice of the Rams. He's right there off of 42nd and South Water Tower. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town to get you a better state with State Farm. Or log on to TonyWilt.com. You can always give him a call. This is a slap down to the second baseman. Stewart, quick throw to first. Wow. Is in time. Great reaction there by Stewart. It's 4-3.
Some quick runners, fast runners on top of this thin lineup. Oh, see. Showing them how to do this operation.
They're working at it.
Trying.
As Gisher will stand in, 1 out, nobody on. She'll take a first pitch strike for 0-1.
Trying to help everybody out.
Hugo, you idiot.
You didn't switch your book, did you?
I'm just rattling this thing, let me tell you.
Okay.
0-1 to Gisher. Here comes. She will lift this one in the left center field. Micaiah Rush on the run, makes a fundamental grab, and there's your second Rangerette out.
This athletic.
She's all over the place.
Can do so many things. Oh, boy, they're doing it, too.
What?
Hamilton County trails ZR in baseball 5-2, top of the 4th, so says our friend.
Oh, yeah.
WISH.
Them. Good to see them tweeting the game on their sister station.
I'll listen to that station tonight, in fact.
This will be on the first pitch seen by Dixon, lifted into right field. Jasmine Hawkins makes a nice grab. We are through 2.5, still 4-1 Mount Vernon. This is Lady Rams softball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon offers a state-of-the-art collision center. When your vehicle needs repair, come see us. Our collision center offers expert repair using top-quality products at competitive prices on any brand of vehicle. We work directly with most major insurance companies to make your visit as easy as possible. You'll get fast turnaround guaranteed. Customer satisfaction is our #1 goal.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Driven by Ford Square, this is Mount Vernon Lady Rams softball.
Welcome you back, WMIX and WMIXSports.com here on AM 940. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. It'll be Rachel Wright, Hannah Carbonaro, and Mallory Garner, barring any changes to Lance Bolt's lineup. So that 5 times fast here in the bottom half of the third.
You don't need to say it once.
Yeah, actually got it out there, too. Case of possession.
So, last night, it was kind of a down night in your neck of the woods, wasn't it?
Try to think.
Braves, Cardinals?
I don't even know who won.
No.
I've been out of it lately. A lot going on, trying to get a lot done. However, you can listen to each and every Cardinals game, as I should have, on 94.1 FM. Sister station to WMIX AM.
Checking out the old Wish, WMIX last night. Walking through, lots of baseball.
Wish had the Cubs, and whoever they played, they have every game. So thank you. Some sports guy I am, huh? Here it comes. And this will be a quick ground ball from Rachel Wright. High throw from Gisher. Good grab over there, first base by Hunter. 6'3".
It is the time of year you got to be on the remote for the TV and the dial hopping on the radio because you got to keep up with so much.
I was filling in on local sports reports on one of our stations. I was doing that every day, and I knew what was going on with just about everything. But since I've stopped doing that and relinquished that duty.
You retired?
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Okay.
This is a fill-in basis.
I didn't know you retired.
I told myself my services were no longer needed. This is the first pitch strike to Carbonaro, nothing to want.
I'm going to say this. Two-Strauss baseball just beats everybody.
They're good.
Be on alert for them.
Comets have always been a pretty good baseball program.
Yes.
Just not one you hear about, overshadowed by the likes of T-Town up there back in the day. It's a high-ball pitch. So Mallory Garner in the on-deck circle. Lady Rams lead at 4-1. Of course, the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square, just across town at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Find all of their selection online and schedule your service appointments at FordSquare.com as we await the next one from Mosley on the 1-1. This one will be a blooper in the right field. That's going to roll away from the defense and be a single for Hannah Carbonaro.
Another 2 for 2 for her. You know, I saw Sarah Dixon break into the high school ranks in her career at the beginning, and she has gotten so much better. I mean, she's a kid that if you got a college, you know, she can play at the next level for somebody. I think she could do a very good job behind the plate managing your pitching staff. Anybody's out there listening.
Well, I saw RLC here earlier. Is this going to be a hard-hit ground ball off the bat of Garner? That is going to have a screen. See its way through for a single.
Yep. Well, Mallory's 2 for 2.
She was hitting .367 coming into today.
Pretty good clip.
So the bat has been there. As Coach Bolt is going to have a conversation with Rachel Kirk. She struck out looking her last time on a 2-2 pitch.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Community First Bank, the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. Find them online at ComFirstBank.net. Learn more about that one checking. Free checking, high-yield interest. All I need is one bunt here, as this will be bunted fouled on the first base line. 0-1 here to Kirsch.
Try that again.
After a 6-3 ground out, back-to-back singles by Carbonaro and Garner. Now we see Rachel Kirsch trying to do something here in the third. 4-1 is the Lady Ram lead. They scored all 4 in the bottom half of the first inning. Rangerettes came back with 1 in the top of the second. Since then, it's been offensively quiet, as we see. A bunt dropped down, foul, first base side, 0-2. What happened?
Check out that picture.
Not bad.
Look at the yellow dot.
Not bad.
Pretty good for an iPhone.
You can crop that into a great picture.
I know.
That's 0-2 the count. 2 on. The Lady Rams only 1 out in the bottom of the third. They lead by 3, 4-1. Showbot pulled back. The runner's going. Nobody to cover. Couple of good pump fakes by Dixon.
Yeah.
There's nobody there.
Yeah, nobody was there, and then the runner at first stayed home. So
good heads up by the 4-year starter. Didn't even think about the runner on first.
No.
Why waste the throw down to
got to be on a string, though.
Focus on the lead runner at third. Pitch on the way, and that's going to miss outside. Count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now, that's the type of thing that sets a gentleman like this apart from the rest. Always reminding of the count.
Yeah.
You don't get that a lot. That's what separates the true professionals.
One of the best in a lot of sports.
And the elite.
The only guy I've seen walk on mud before.
That is true.
And you were there for it.
I was. Cut off to it, too.
He's the only guy.
That's an Alltop Effingham football game.
Alltop Effingham football. He's the only guy I saw in a mud pit never get muddy.
He had his white pants.
Yeah.
His pants were still white afterward.
But his son looked like he drove in it. Now, I don't know how he pulled that off. But I'm telling you, it's the only fight game there. You and I went with others. We were amazed.
2 good dudes. If this is going to be fouled off toward the adjacent field, its count stays the same.
Yeah, first and third, 1 out. Rams looking for more. That was an interesting night.
That was a great night.
That cost Effingham High School several thousands of dollars to replace.
Oh, yeah. But God bless them for having it on a Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
2-2 is a changeup fouled off to stay alive. Turned into a pretty good at-bat for Rachel Kirsch. The left fielder with runners at the corners, 1 out here in the bottom of the third, trying to add to this 4-1 lead.
One-handed catch, too.
Impressive.
He's got to be careful. His golf game, he can't afford anything like that.
None of you guys can. See what happens on the 2-2 from Taylor Mosley, the pitcher. Dixon has set up the catcher. That's going to be outside. The count now full.
Good at-bat by Rachel Kirsch.
Well,
deep into the count, battling, fighting things off. Might want to get Garner in motion the way Kirsch battles, put the ball in play.
They're back at it tomorrow against Triad at 3:15. 3:03 will be your pregame on WMIX here or thereabouts. Be on warm-ups. This is going to be in the right center field for a base hit. A run comes in to score, and it turns into an RBI single as Garner's just back in the second base box safely.
Yeah, Garner had to put the brakes on, got the brakes on, and, you know, 1 day away from being a little year older, she had to retreat back into the bag.
How good of an at-bat was that by Rachel Kirsch? Start out 0-2, works it back full, and then gets the RBI single. Patience and fighting off pitches until she got one she could hit, and that's exactly what she did. To make it 5-1 Lady Rams, as Lauren Wilson will stand in. She tripled her last time, scored a couple of runs. She was stranded off a third, however. Now shows bunt. That may have surprised everybody. Nobody covering first. There's the second baseman to get there. Both runners will advance with the sacrifice.
Good bunt. Put it in play, or the only person to get it was the pitcher, and by that point, runners were already at second and third.
We'll bring in Casey Little, who
There's Ren Lake.
struck out her last time.
Ren Lake here watching people.
Thought so.
Locally recruiting.
The guy does a lot with local talent.
Yes, he does.
2 on, 2 out. This is going to scoot outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Little. Let's see. Bottom of the third, 5-1. Lady Rams on top. It's still threatening with runners on second and third. Sun peeking out behind some cloud coverage as this is 2-0 outside to Little. Alexis Stewart in the on-deck circle. She led off the second. Hoping to come up again here in the third and turn things to the top of the order with 2 on and 2 out here in the inning. Lady Rams don't want to be done in the scoring department. Is this going to be a hard-hit ground ball fouled on the third baseline? Left fielder Newcomb will come get it. Hard to believe we've done as many games as we have this spring. 30 of them are baseball, but unfortunately some of our scheduled games for the Lady Rams has gotten rained out. A chopped ground ball up the glove of the pitcher. Good pickup by Gisher. Throw is going to be in time on a great scoop by Hunter at first base. Lady Rams score again here in the third to take a 5-1 lead. This is Mount Vernon softball from WMIX Sports.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Bill, where are we going?
We're trying to find my ATM.
We just passed an ATM.
But that's not my ATM. I lose $4 if it's not my ATM.
Make any ATM your ATM. Introducing free Kasasa Checking with monthly rewards like cash and ATM fees back in your pocket. Visit trykasasa.com. Kasasa.
Visit People's National Bank or peoplesnationalbank.com for your Kasasa Checking. Member FDIC.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. I want to thank Mount Vernon and the surrounding area for continuing to support us over the past 5 years. If you have never sat down with someone to go over your insurance program, let me invite you into our office. Let us show you what working with the industry leader, represented by a local agent, can do for you. I'm located just off 42nd Street. You can reach our office 24 hours a day at 242-1421 or on the web at tonywilt.com. Thanks again, and go Rams.
Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams softball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back, WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo, Danny Czerwinski alongside as we head to the top of the fourth. For the Rangerettes, it'll be the middle of the order. 4, 5, and 6, Aubrey Hunter, Alexis Newcomb, and Brooklyn Calcaterra. That'll be for the Rangerettes. Interesting. Well, I don't know that, nothing. Working on adding a program somewhere. Oh. And it's something they frequently deal with. Changed hands. That type of thing. This is going to be a quick ground ball in the first pitch. Hannah Wright does a great job picking it up, firing over to Hannah Carbonero at first. For the 1-3 put out, the first out of the inning. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. You can always bank on your hometown team with Community First Bank, never far away. They are your market leader in Jefferson County. 5 branches, Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina, as the first pitch is a strike to Newcomb. Rachel and Aaron scored her last time, and now the count is 0-1 in a 5-1 ball game. The Rams playing pretty well today.
Looking good right now. A lot of momentum. They could get a couple wins in a row and head up to Triad tomorrow. Hope the weather holds off.
Well, the percentages don't look promising, but new models, new numbers can lead to different things, as the 1-1 is going to be high outside. 2-1 here to Newcomb with Calcaterra on deck, and Calcaterra's name, I immediately think of Heron. Lady Rams probably don't think about Heron at all right now. They will head to the Heron Regional, though, in a couple of weeks. It's 3-1 now to Newcomb. Heron's a pretty good team. They bested the Lady Rams twice this year. Once in the Fairfield tournament, once in a regular game. Is this a nice line or good reaction there by the shortstop Little, and that's your second out?
One step to her left, bang, ball's on top of her. Made the catch, made it look easy.
Two outs, nobody on. Calcaterra stands in and takes a strike. That was a good pitch by Wright. It's 0-1. Second Chance Auto, one of our great sponsors. Find them on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Second Chance has your largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location, as this is lifted into right center field. Almost a collision out there in right center. It's held to a single for Calcaterra, and that's when he had to chatter out there in the outfield.
They avoided each other. Boy, it could have been dangerous, though.
Two outs and a runner on after the single. Second hit by the Rangerettes, and this will be lined into center field by Shaw. Picked up off at the shoots outs by Micaiah Rush. So the Rangerettes strand a runner in the fourth. They still trail 5-1. This is Lady Rams softball from WMIX Sports.
How can we keep the people we love safe and secure in their own home? Let the Medicine Shop's home medical equipment team help you with all your mobility and specialty product needs. They provide mobility products like motorized scooters, wheelchairs, and home stair lifts. The Medicine Shop's expertly trained staff can also provide car and van lift installations, and they offer a full service repair facility for medical equipment, whether you purchased it from them or somewhere else. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We service a 60-mile radius area, so a pretty wide area. We service orders from several area hospitals, and we have the staff in place that really sets us apart. We have 3 respiratory therapists and 2 seating specialists to help with seating on wheelchair and power chair needs. And we just feel that we have the staff and the warehousing and the facilities in place to really set us apart from any of our competitors in the area.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Driven by King City Chrysler. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXSports.com. We into the bottom of the fourth with 9-1-2 due up for the Lady Rams. This will be Alexis Stewart, Jasmine Hawkins, and Hannah Wright. They all appear on the radio courtesy of Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. One means more. Community First Bank is free checking and high-yield interest. They aren't far away from us, as a matter of fact. 42nd Street here in Mount Vernon, where you might find a relation to one of the guys in front of us. Actually, you will, as long as he's not working.
Yeah.
Elsewhere. I don't think he does spring. Or he might. But anyhow, there you go. Familiar faces. Stewart leads things off. I'll try to step into a bond. Takes it high for 1-0. Boom, boom, boom. Good times. 1-0 coming. There it is. And that's going to be sent foul off the top of the backstop. The count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Last check, the Rangers were still leading Flora 4-2. Out at City Park, Vivaldi Field. Bunt dropped down, but it chips foul, and it'll be 1-2 now to Stewart. Stewart's made some pretty good plays today at first base. At her spare time, she was libero for the Lady Rams softball. Volleyball. That's what I mean. One of those. What'd I say, softball? Yeah. That'll happen. Didn't know it was like a new rule? No. Like designated player libero. That person can go anywhere on the field. There you go. Well, yesterday in the game, on the baseball, the right fielder, he went everywhere. Pretty well saw that. It's 2-2. Yeah. Famous quote after the game: "When's the last time you saw a right fielder make a catch in left center field?" Today. Well, yeah. This will be lifted foul behind us to stay alive for Stewart. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Playing customers at the concession stand, you got to keep your head up. Lady Rams 5, Rangerettes 1 here in the bottom of the fourth inning with Stewart leading things off. The 2-2 is going to be a ground ball to third. Calcaterra throws over to first. That's fine. That's Odom now at third. Mm-hmm. Hope I look up once in a while. 5-3 the put-out. Sneaking people in. Kristen Odom got everything in charge. Caught the ball thrown in over the fence. Handed the bat to Stewart on the way by. Drove the bus, sells popcorn, does it all. Treats it as it's her field. I have no problems with that. She could probably keep the AD in line a bit, too, I'm sure. Probably. Give him something to do. First pitch to Jasmine Hawkins is a strike call. It's 0-1. Tony Wilt brings you our scoreboard updates. You can find them online, TonyWilt.com. Look for the White State Farm Jeep around town, or give Tony a call. He'd love to help you with your financial and insurance needs. As this, she'll reach out for it, but it's going to be a soft blooper into the middle of the shortstop Gisher for the second Lady Ram out. AD event is pretty busy all the time. A lot of coaches keep in line down there. Used to coach just about everything, too. Yeah, he did. One year he did coach everything. Well, yeah. But he could, at least one sport every season. Yeah. As Hannah Wright will stand in, she led off. No, she didn't. She had a 1-out triple back in the first. That's a new single-season triples record of 7. Now takes one outside for 1-0. 5-1 is your Lady Ram lead here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Rangerettes trying to get the Lady Rams 1-2-3. Trying to rip one there and swing through 1-1. Tried to rip one the other day and did over the deepest part of the park. That was 6 days ago. Gave the Lady Rams a 4-1 lead, and that was the final score that day against the Lady Aces of Mount Carmel. That's the one sport Tyra Buss doesn't play over there. That misses outside. That Brian Miller's listening in Benton. Good. Glad to have him listening in. Working hard after hours in the office today. As the 2-1 comes, and that's going to be dirty. 3 balls and a strike. Some of the coaches he's got to deal with, we mean this in jest. I don't blame him for working late. Well, amazing. He's not ball dealing with Weinmiller. Talk about a good coach who's high-strung as the 3-1 comes. That's going to be a walk to Hannah Wright. I think everybody out there who knows Ronnie would agree. What about the football coach? Well,
He can kind of.
I think the AD has caused the football coach to lose his hair.
Oh, I don't know about that. That AD has gotten a lot of points for that football coach.
That's true.
You know, I'm going to back that train because I know the X's and O's. We'll go down that road.
1 on now and 2 outs for the Lady Rams as Rachel Wright will stand in. She had an RBI fielder's choice and scored back in the first.
Oh, he is working at the AJ Girls River to River Conference meet today.
Oh, that's right.
He's down south, down yonder at the pit.
Nice. As that's going to be a ball low. The runner's going. Safe into second base is Lauren Heinzman. The courtesy run for the pitcher Wright. So a stolen base leads to an RBI chance now for the catcher, Rachel Wright.
He should have took those guys with him and put them to work.
AM 940 will go that far, but I would assume that he is listening on his smartphone, maybe, which you can do at WMIXSports.com. We have video highlights, archives, and more. This will be
on Twitter, too, at WMIX Sports.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of shady, isn't it?
Plugs are one thing. We're looking for another.
Here it comes. As it's going to be a likely hit, a fly ball just outside of the circle for the pitcher. Mosley will come up with it, and down go the Lady Rams as they strand a runner here in the fourth, but still 5-1. This is Mount Vernon Softball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest-earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon offers a state-of-the-art collision center. When your vehicle needs repair, come see us. Our collision center offers expert repair using top-quality products at competitive prices on any brand of vehicle. We work directly with most major insurance companies to make your visit as easy as possible. You'll get fast turnaround guaranteed. Customer satisfaction is our #1 goal.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Find us on Facebook. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball from WMIX Sports.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. It's in the top of the fifth. We see Taylor Mosley, Emily Oxford, and Katie Sandusky. How often does that work out where the person who makes the play defensively leads off the next inning?
Always, lots of times in baseball and softball. Nice crowd starting to mingle back here. To watch this one as well as get ready for the JCSA stuff under the lights.
Of course, it is the bottom of the hour. WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. As Taylor Mosley, the pitcher, leads things off against Hannah Wright. As this one is going to be lifted, but on the run, it looks like Casey Little makes a nice grab for the first out.
Yeah, nice little move to her left, right around the bag, and made the catch easily, 1 out.
5 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors, 5 left on base for the Lady Rams. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 4 left on for the Rangerettes. And here comes Oxford. First pitch up for a ball, not 1-0. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler, home of Express Lane, fast oil changes, and more. Service without an appointment. Yikes, this one's going to be lifted deep in the left center field, but on the run, and Kaya Rush to make the grab for the second out.
Anything out there, just write down F8, and she's flat, go get it.
Come along nicely defensively. As first pitch to Sandusky, turned into the top of the order. A line perfectly played by the second baseman, Stewart. 4 pitches for 3 outs for the Lady Rams. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangerettes here in the fifth. We head to the bottom half, 5-1 Mount Vernon. This is Lady Rams Softball, powered by Community First Bank.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Visit People's National Bank or peoplesnationalbank.com for your Kasasa checking. Member FDIC.
You need a great quality, new-to-you vehicle. There's a reason why Second Chance Auto has been helping put families into affordable, dependable vehicles for over 34 years. Honest, fair deals. Ain't nothing fancy, just great vehicles with warranties and bank rate financing for all. That's the only way Second Chance Auto will do business. They're receiving new vehicles every day. So be sure to stop by and find out how you can save thousands on the total cost of your vehicle. Helping people get at a great, dependable vehicle for over 34 years. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball.
Welcome back. WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Bottom of the fifth we go. Hannah Carbonaro, Mallory Garner, and Rachel Kirsch in the Lady Ram lineup. So 4, 5, and 6 due up, as the Lady Rams carry a 5-1 lead here into the bottom half of the fifth. Red Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs. See which is right for you at rlc.edu. As that pitch wasn't right for Hannah Carbonell, she lays off, takes the ball outside, 1-0. That's a decent work in, I guess. Never done that before. Here comes the 1-0. It's high. Tomahawk swing. It's going to be a comebacker to the pitcher. The third base side of the circle, the throw over to first in time. 1-3 is the first down here in the bottom half. JCSA action tonight. Probably some Lady Rams action tomorrow. They had a triad where it'll be third baseman Mallory Garner's birthday. She stands in 2 for 2 today with a run scored, and she'll take a pitch up and away for 1-0. Going to assume 18. Didn't get that info. Be a safe assumption, a logical assumption as a senior. It's low, 2 balls, no strikes. Rachel Kirsch on deck, 1 out, nobody on for the Lady Rams here in the bottom of the fifth, looking to add to this 5-1 lead. Speaking of 5-5 Jefferson County branches for Community First Bank of the Heartland, welcome back to personal banking and ask about the 1 account. 1 means more at Community First Bank. Find out how. 3-0 now to Garner. That missed outside. Taylor Mosley, the pitcher today for the Rangerettes. Here comes the strike across the heart of the plate. 3 balls and a strike. Kirsch worked a 0-2 count to a full count, fought off some pitches, and then managed an RBI singler last time. She's in the on-deck circle. As the 3-1 is going to miss up and away for a 1-out walk to Mallory Garner.
She's been on base all 3 times today.
Can't ask for much more than that.
No. All the field's starting to fill up with people.
Yeah. So 1 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth. I assume that action probably gets started sometime around 6 or so on some fields. Probably this one at least. Maybe they'll get some JV. I'm not sure what they're going to try to do today. Is this going to be bunted and fouled by Kirsch? So 0-1 the count. Winning Edge, of course, has a great selection of Rams apparel, but they also can equip your employee team in style. Make the call to the bullpen at Winning Edge, downtown Mount Vernon at 212 South 9th. They're online at winningedgeusa.com. It is the WMIX Sports Polos. This is going to be bunted foul again. Nothing to do.
I'm amazed. This is one guy's listening on Bluetooth and on the radio.
Nice.
We're Bluetooth. Other guy's listening on the radio.
I like to watch our video on smart TVs. Just a thought for those who might be watching at home, of course, this next fall, or even graduation on May the 24th, which will be presented by Red Lake College. Save thousands on your collegiate education at Red Lake College.
Carmi beating Goreville in softball 19-1.
Yeah.
That game is over.
Kind of has a penthouse to outhouse feel to it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That'll happen. Still a formidable athletic program, though. Kirsch fouled one off a moment ago. We wait another pitch for 2 strikes, so this will be lifted foul.
There she goes again. Have another good at-bat, Miss Kirsch.
Well, she fought a few pitches off her last debut and got an RBI single. Take a little bit bigger than a single to get an RBI here, but Mallory Garner's on first base, 1 out. In the bottom half of this 5th inning, as we await the next pitch for 2 strikes, that'll be low. Doing it again. Battling here in the 2-strike count. Get a cleaner home plate here as they dust some things off. 2-2. Thank goodness. That is what I needed. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a runner on here in the home half of the 5th with 1 out. Pitch on the way, and this one is going to be fouled off. Dixon will give chase. Not get there in time. Great effort, though. There remains 2-2 to Kirsch.
Good hustle. Wasn't scared of that fence.
Not at all. Feels like you have to run through the forest to get there. Looking at the back of
clump.
Yeah. That or a awkward pasture. 2-2 coming again. That's going to miss up. 3-2. And guess what? Rachel Kirsch, for a second time today, has gone from 0-2 to a full count and fouled some pitches off in between. Pretty good at bats at this point with a runner on first, 1 out, a 5-1 ball game. Lady Rams need more offense, they think. And this will be fouled off again toward the first base dugout.
Yeah.
Not bad. This would be a baseball pitcher's nightmare. Luckily, pitch count not as much of a factor when throwing with the natural motion that the softball pitcher does. Full count again, and this one is going to be lifted into shallow center field. But this time, a shoot-top catch from the center fielder. And Sandusky makes a nice grab.
Great play. Came in, slid in on one leg, and was able to dive and make the catch.
I don't think you can ask much more out of an at-bat than what Rachel Kirsch just gave you, though.
Nope, did all you could.
Finally got the pitch she wanted. It just came up a bit short in center field. Now 2 outs and a runner on first. Lauren Wilson stands in. She sacrificed 1 for her last time, but had a 2 RBI triple. That was back in the first. Now takes a strike on the outside corner for 0-1. Second Chance Auto has your largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, priced under $10,000 in one location. Find them on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon for no fancy sales or gimmicks, just honest deals and bank rate financing for all. Is that the ground ball foul toward the third base dugout, picked up by Casey Little in the on-deck circle. Just like that, the count is no balls and 2 strikes to Lauren Wilson. She's the DP today. Played first at times this season. Trying to keep the inning alive, extend the inning against Mosley as this pitch will be outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Wilson. Wilson won't be the only Wilson returning next year for the Lady Rams. The yellow Wilson softball comes back too.
You betcha. In all sports.
Here it comes. This one is going to be lifted down the right field line. A fair ball. Gardner's going to be around second, headed for third. It'll be runners to the corners after the 2-out single by Lauren Wilson.
Good hit. Took the outside pitch, swung up late behind it, and was able to push it out there in right field for a little hit.
So we got the retweet from @BCHS.
All right. We got a retweet out of him? Okay. We're getting closer to what we want.
What they call a follow.
Yeah. Fire rush will come in.
The flex will run for the DP. The rush will run for Wilson. Runners at the corners here in the bottom of the 5th. Lady Rams lead 5-1. Looking to add some more insurance here. Speaking of scoreboard updates this season, presented by your State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. You can find him online at TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town, or find him at his office at the corner of 42nd South Water. Treated very well by our Hall of Fame umpiring crew today. If they're not, they should be. Rangers still lead 4-2 in the top of the 5th against Flora. Showing bunt with little the runners going. Good move by Dix to put it in her pocket, though.
Yeah, no way she can throw anybody out there. And she threw the second. Rose in the score from third.
Little, the shortstop, has 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 5th with a 0-1 count. Here comes the pitch on the way. That was hard hit for a slow roller of the pitcher. Over to first for the outs. So there go the Lady Rams. They strand a couple more here in the bottom half of the 5th. Still 5-1 Mount Vernon. This is Lady Rams softball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We have one of the hottest car lines in the industry with the Ford Fiesta, Focus, and Fusion. The Ford brand was the top-selling brand in the United States in 2013, and we at Ford Square are determined to make that happen again in 2014. Ford is number 1 because the Fusion hugs curves and embraces fuel efficiency. The Focus is your friend at the pump and your love on the road. And the Ford Fiesta is taking fun and efficiency further. We have over 40 of these cars in stock right now waiting for you. We can offer huge cashback savings and want to deal. We will do anything to make 2014 even better and keep Ford number one. Come see our associates at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, Mount Vernon, Illinois, and we will show you why the best never rests. You can always view our new and pre-owned inventory online at fordsquare.com.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo with Denny Czerwinski alongside as we head to the top of the sixth. For the Rangerettes, it'll be Gisher, Dixon, and Hunter due up to start off the inning, 2, 3, and 4 in the Benton lineup. We'll see if there's any changes for either side as we get later into the ball game. It'll be a lefty, Gisher, the shortstop, who's, pardon my horrible writing, I believe 0 for 2 today. So take the first pitch away for ball one. 1-0 the count. 5-1 the score. Lady Rams have 5 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors, 7 left on base. Strike down the middle for a 1-1 count. Rangerettes have 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. They have stranded 4. With 1-2-3 their last time, and now the count 1-1 here on the shortstop Gisher. Takes outside, 2-1. The Rams will have their work cut out for them tomorrow at the Triad Invitational Tournament. Friday's action split between Civic Memorial High School and the Two Diamonds at Triad. Pitch on the way, hard hit. Going to be underneath the glove a little into left center field for leadoff single for Alec Gisher.
That's a good start. Benton only down 4. Get the leadoff runner batter on and take their chances here in the middle of the order, and that's what you want late in the game to have an opportunity like this.
Well, that'll bring in Sarah Dixon. Reached on an error in the first. Flew out to right, back in the third. She has a chance here to do something productive with a runner on first and nobody out in the sixth. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. Find all of their inventory online, including Lincoln Luxury, at fordsquare.com. The first pitch is high to Dixon. 1 ball, no strikes. .3:15 is the time the Lady Rams will play tomorrow against the host Lady Knights at Triad. Chad Baker will have the call here on AM 940 as this is bunted foul, and it's going to be 1-1 to Dixon.
Tough to bunt here in this situation. Got corners charging, pitcher charging. Very little room to drop that softball down. It takes a skilled batter to do this.
1 on, nobody out. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Riser high. It'll be 2-1.
I'm not so sure here, 2-1, you don't turn Dixon loose. Kind of let her fake a slap button and swing away.
We'll see what happens. 2 balls and a strike. This is going to be corked in the shallow right field for a base hit. Well, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bringing Aubrey Hunter 0 for 2 today, but with 2 on and nobody out in the 6th. This would be the kind of at-bat that could possibly get you into trouble. Round out to third and then back to the pitcher. Consecutive trips to the plate. Some of the JCSA teams starting to warm up for their games. They'll follow. First pitch strike down the middle to Aubrey Hunter is 0-1.
Beginning in the game. First and second, nobody out. Mount Vernon's up 5-1. Can they maintain that through this top of the 6th? Benton, obviously, trying to rattle some runs around, trailing 5-1. Tying run here on deck.
All right, find out what's going to happen here. As this will be up. Even the count of 1 ball, 1 strike to Aubrey Hunter. Alexis Newcomb in the on-deck circle for the Rangerettes. Trying to make something happen in their half of the 6th, top of the 6th. 5-1 is the Lady Ram lead. 2 on, nobody out, a pitch high. 2-1 is what I have to Hunter. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Quentin Lloyd back at our Mount Vernon studio. We're here from the Cusimano Sports Complex in Mount Vernon, just off of Veterans Memorial Drive. This will be tapped foul to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rams back at it Monday against the Rangers. number of games on the schedule permitting. 4:15 will be your scheduled pregame. 4:30 is your first pitch. Rams will have Centralia with the Lady Rams on Tuesday. As this will be ripped right back up the middle. Little will get to it, step on the second base bag for the out on the fielder's choice.
Very close play at second base. On the fielder's choice, 6 unassisted. And now there's one out. Should we feel a little bit better if you're a Rams fan.
This will bring Alexis Newcomb to the plate, the right fielder, who reached on an error and scored back in the second. That has since been the lone Rangerette run. Now with runners at the corners here in the inning. Who shows a bunt. It's a strike, and as the runner goes to second, she's out. Here comes the play. The run will score. So the Lady Rams get the second out as Hunter's got down trying to steal second base, but Isher comes in to score to make it 5-2.
Yeah, 5-2. Rangers have to get that extra run. I'm not sure they would like to get thrown out like that, obviously, but, you know, that's one of those deals there where you sacrifice the runner and get a run, but don't know.
Well, you only have one inning after this, and now your bases are empty. For Newcomb, here comes the pitch on the way. Going to miss high. Evens the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 4 stranded for the Rangerettes now. The Rams still up 3, and they'll send that in a moment as this is turned inside out toward the first baseline foul. Lady Rams will send 9-1 and 2 up in the home half as they turn back to the top of the order. Community First Bank, free checking, high-yield interest. It's the 1 account. 1 means more. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. 1 ball. Here in the at-bat as this is being fouled back. Oh, it sounds like it hurt something. This one
hits Pagoda.
Is that really what it's called?
I don't know. I made it up.
Oh, did you?
They have a Pagoda at Indianapolis 500.
Because I like the Speedway, but I never knew what one really was. This could be a hard hit, but there's Little with a snow cone grab. That's going to take care of the Rangerettes. They score here in the 6th. It's now 5-2 Mount Vernon. This is Lady Rams softball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new 1 account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. I want to thank Mount Vernon and the surrounding area for continuing to support us over the past 5 years. If you have never sat down with someone to go over your insurance program, let me invite you into our office. Let us show you what working with the industry leader, represented by a local agent, can do for you. I'm located just off 42nd Street. You can reach our office 24 hours a day at 242-1421 or on the web at tonywilt.com. Thanks again, and go Rams.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams softball from WMIX Sports.
Welcome back, Cruise Auto Sports Complex, WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. This is Lady Rams softball, presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. In all 5 of their Jefferson County locations, Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina, worldwide at ComFirstBank.net. Of course, Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside 9-1 and 2 to up. Here in the Lady Ram lineup in the bottom of the 6th, they lead 5-1. Oliver Hyans going to bat here for Alexis Stewart. According to the helmet, anyway. Didn't get a good look.
It's an 8.
There it is. That's who it is. Sometimes the helmet doesn't always match the jersey.
No.
Sometimes they share. Kind of caught me napping there as this is lifted toward the left side. Gisher, no problem, makes the grab. Out of retire behind.
I really like the way Gisher plays shortstop. Pretty darn impressive out there for a youngster. Handles herself very well out there, softball-wise.
Now Flora leads the Rangers as they head to the bottom of the 5th, 5-4. So a little bit of back and forth developing in Franklin County as the Rangerettes trail here 5-1. So first pitch strike to Jasmine Hawkins as the Lady Rams are back to the top of the order here in the bottom half of the 6th. 0-1 the count. Here comes bunt, drop down first base side. Rolls foul. So 0-2 now to Jasmine Hawkins. Scoreboard updates are presented by Tony Welch, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWelch.com. Stop on in and see him at the corner of 42nd and South Watertown. Give him a call or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and get you a better state with State Farm. Pod foul behind us.
Electrical box, then the pagoda. So I hit a couple things. Nobody harmed in the incident.
Thank goodness, everybody's safe. 0-2, waved at and missed on a changeup, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
String pulled into that.
Quite a few getting ready to take in JCSA action.
Yeah, starting to crowd in here a little bit.
Quite a few people not happy with how I parked out there. Is this going to be low and away to Hannah Wright? If you just joined us, she set the single-season triples record back in the first with a one-out triple and came around to score. Lady Rams since then scored 5 runs and lead 5-2. This is going to be a hard hit into right field. Could be trouble for Newcomb, but she backpedals to make the grab. So there you go. 1, 2, 3 go the Lady Rams. Here in the 6th, we head to the last chance 7th where the Rangerettes will have 6, 7, 8 in the lineup. 5-2 Mount Vernon. This is Lady Rams softball from WMIX Sports.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Bill, where are we going?
We're trying to find my ATM.
We just passed an ATM.
But that's not my ATM. I lose $4 if it's not my ATM.
Make any ATM your ATM. Introducing free Kasasa Checking with monthly rewards like cash and ATM fees back in your pocket. Visit trykasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally at People's National Bank or online at peoplesnationalbank.com. Member FDIC.
Registration for fall classes at Ren Lake College is going on now. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, RLC can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at RLC. Our trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. Walk-in registration continues through August 15th. Call us at 437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, your journey starts here.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams softball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome you back to Cusimano Sports Complex. We head to the top of the 7th. Lady Rams on top of the Rangerettes by a score of 5-2. And last chance for Benton. As Odom will step in the batter's box, lead things off, and take a first pitch strike for 0-1. Kristen Odom batting for Brooklyn Cockatera. Came in defensively a little bit earlier. And now the 0-1 pitch is a fastball fouled off. A little bit behind on the swing, late you could say, and it's 0-2. About free checking with high yield interest. How's that sound? That's one checking for Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking, the official voice of high school sports on WMIX. 0-2 pitch is going to be tapped foul down to the third base side this time. Won't quite get to the dugout opening. Mallory Garner will go pick it up. Ooh. Weber Trojans win big over Wayne City in baseball action today, 21-2. 0-2 coming here, and that's going to be a call third strike for the first out. They'll throw down the first for good measure after the
21-2.
Yep. You'll find that on Twitter at WMIX Sports. So now Christian, I keep doing that because I see the C. Kristen Shaw stands in. Nobody on, one out here in the last chance 7th for the Rangerettes. They trail 5-2. The pitch is going to be soft liner. The second baseman Stewart puts it away, and there's your second out. So now the pitcher is the last chance here for Benton. They trail 5-2, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, 4 left on. 5 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors, 7 left on for the Lady Rams, who look to improve to 10-14 if they can hang on for the win here. You'd hate to see a 2-out rally if you're a Lady Rams fan. Of course, if you root for the Rangerettes, two-round rally is exactly what you'd love to see right now. Time has been called. Lance Bolt is going to make a visit to the circle.
Contact, I bet, the way it looks on this dry, windy day.
I've screened by a couple of people. I see that now. Thought they waved in Sherry Hammond, but now they wave her off. Oh, the joys of being an athletic trainer. Oftentimes a yo-yo. Sometimes you need it, and everybody realizes they're okay, and you go right back. This could be a ground ball. Could end at Mosley. The pitch to Hannah Wright. She'll fire over to first, and that'll take care of things. 1-3. 1-2-3 go the Rangerettes in the top of the seventh. Lady Rams win it by a score of 5-2. We'll come back to the Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Lady Rams softball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Whether it's Mother Nature's inability to decide on a season, a weekend that got a little out of hand, or just life, there's always something looking to damage your vehicle. This is Chase Landers from Landers Collision Centers. Maybe winter weather turned your full-size sedan into a compact, or a little hail has your truck looking like Swiss cheese. Perhaps a deer decided to go for a ride on your hood, or maybe your truck is missing its hitch and bumper after pulling your little brother out of the ditch last weekend. Did a bad breakup leave a little graffiti on your SUV? We hope not, but we've seen it all, and we certainly don't judge. Whatever mess life has created for your vehicle, we'll clean it up. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
How can we keep the people we love safe and secure in their own home? Let the Medicine Shop's home medical equipment team help you with all your mobility and specialty product needs. They provide mobility products like motorized scooters, wheelchairs, and home stair lifts. The Medicine Shop's expertly trained staff can also provide car and van lift installations, and they offer a full-service repair facility for medical equipment, whether you purchased it from them or somewhere else. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We service a 60-mile radius area, so a pretty wide area. We service orders from several area hospitals, and we have the staff in place that really sets us apart. We have 3 respiratory therapists and 2 seating specialists to help with seating on wheelchair and power chair needs. And we just feel that we have the staff and the warehousing and the facilities in place to really set us apart from any of our competitors in the area.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next ride weather. Cloudy, breezy, and warm tonight. Couple of showers and a thunderstorm from late evening on, although it's 66. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy, warm with a shower or thunderstorm, high 76 to 80. A thunderstorm could be heavy, perhaps locally severe late in the afternoon or evening. Otherwise, tomorrow night, rather cloudy, low 59. Saturday, cloudy to partly sunny, still a spotty shower or thunderstorm with a high temperature near 80. Next ride weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams softball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
WMIX, WMIXsports.com, your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. 5 minutes past the 6 o'clock hour on WMIX Mount Vernon. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. Lady Rams beat the Benton Rangerettes today by a score of 5-2. Lady Rams are now 10-14 on the year, while the Rangerettes drop to 10-13. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Don't forget Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, reintroducing Cadillac to Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, online at schmidtchevrolet.com. DC has your scoring and stats of this one.
Benton 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 3 left on base. Mount Vernon 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, 6 left on base. The winning pitcher, Hannah Wright. Losing pitcher, Taylor Mosley, in a time of 1 hour and 23 minutes. Mount Vernon gets their 10th win of the year over Benton, 5-2.
2. There you go. Big win for the Lady Rams. They had the Triad tomorrow. 3:03 your pregame as of now. 3:15 your first pitch. They'll have the Lady Knights to open the Triad Invitational Tournament here on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. Chad Baker will have the call of that one. We continue on your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show in just a moment. We'll come back to your player of the game. Lady Rams win 5-2 over Benton. This is Mount Vernon Softball from WMIX Sports.
You need a great quality, new-to-you vehicle. There's a reason why Second Chance Auto has been helping put families into affordable, dependable vehicles for over 34 years. Honest, fair deals. Ain't nothing fancy, just great vehicles with warranties and bank rate financing for all. That's the only way Second Chance Auto will do business. They're receiving new vehicles every day. So be sure to stop by and find out how you can save thousands on the total cost of your vehicle. Helping people get in a great, dependable vehicle for over 34 years. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Registration for fall classes at Wren Lake College is going on now. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, RLC can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at RLC. Our trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. Walk-in registration continues through August 15th. Call us at 437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Wren Lake College. Your journey starts here.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Driven by Ford Square, this is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball.
Back WMIX, WMIXsports.com, your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. View all of their inventory online at schmidtchevrolet.com or see all of their Cadillac selection as the Cadillac is back at 3423 Broadway in the King City. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams beat the Benton Rangerettes by a score of 5-2. We owe you a player of the game, and in my opinion, anytime somebody sets a school mark in anything, they've obviously have had a great career, season, and/or day. And by setting that record, Hannah Wright had an amazing day. Her triple was her 7th of the year, led to the first Lady Ram run of the ball game. But for Hannah Wright, she sets a single-season triples mark here in 2014, surpassing the previous mark of 6. Set by Angela Stewart back in 1993. So Hannah Wright, I would think, is our player of the game today.
I would agree as well. I think did a great job of lots of things, and
pitched to win too. Can't forget
pitched
about
to win. There's that triple record, and there's that, and you're ready to go.
There we go. So there we go. Lady Rams, the Triad tomorrow. Chad Baker has the call of every game involving the Mount Vernon Lady Rams from the Triad Softball Invitational tomorrow and Saturday. Our next broadcast with us. The entity is obviously with the Lady Rams all weekend, but we are back at it on Monday. Rams and Rangers, 4:15 pregame, 4:30 first pitch, right here on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. That's going to do it for us. For Danny Czerwinski, for Quentin Lloyd. For all of us at WMIX Sports, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Find us on Facebook and look for a scoreboard update tonight at WMIXsports.com. I'm Chris Hugo, reminding you of the final score. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 5, the Benton Rangerettes 2. So long from the King City.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball from WMIX Sports. Lady Rams Softball from WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Lady Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Lady Rams Softball is also presented in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Wren Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon. And People's National Bank. Stay in the game on Twitter. Follow us at WMIX Sports or log on to WMIXsports.com. Now back to America's best music on the legendary WMIX.